Alright, goal of this session will be to do nails and muzzle work. He's just really excited because this is the first session we're getting to do things that shovel the driveways. And then I just got back from getting coffee. So I'm going to do some leash work, and then we're going to focus in on this area, and I'm going to do some nails, muzzle, and relax to work with modulation of his nervous system. I'm just going to work him until him and I are one cohesive unit, right? Where I can stop and I can go like this and he connects with me. I don't have to force him into action with the leash. I want us to be aware of each other's presence. I want him to know when I turn because he can feel it, not because I'm having to remind him. And when he can do that, and we're in harmony together, the scientific word is when we're trained in the movement together, entrainment. E-N-T-R-A-I-N-M-E-N-T, entrainment. When we're there, we're a unit, we're flowing. I'll sit down and I'll do work that requires trust. But first, I have to get him to a place where we're in the same room together, right? Oh, boy. That's my You excited? Excited. Now, ready? That's my voice. Very good. Oh, is this the push? I'll use that. Nice empty. Yes. So in the black rubber bowl here is a Dremel. Yes. A muzzle. Yes. A pair of nail clippers. Yes. And a stick that we're going to clip his nails with. I'm just going to let him smell. Put them all back in there. Yes. 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 You got a good job. I was supposed to be kneeling on this pad. I'm old, you're not. I'm not old, buddy. It helps. It helps, buddy. Get your face out of that pocket. Alright, ready? Are you ready? You ready to work? Oh, that's good. You ready to work? No. Good. You ready to work, bud? Alright. Great. Oh boy. Oh boy. Feeling so good. Yes. Yes. Ready? Great job. Ready? Yes. Good job, buddy. muzzle of the front's cut off, right? So that I can do stuff like this. Oh, yes! Oh. That's my boy. That was two little stressful. Well, one was new, one was a couple sessions in. Place. Good place. Good place. Good place. Now, place time is when we get. Can we give him some attention here now? Good. We give him attention here until he stops failing. And then once he stops failing, I'll sit down and do some duration. We'll do some duration reinforcement. We'll do some duration reinforcement. Some duration reinforcement of place. So that duration reinforcement of place, when you're playing your reinforcement game right, it's bringing him down, right? Rewarding calm during that duration. Then we can come back here, use that calm state of mind to work on this stuff again, then we can go back down. Go back here, we'll do that, and it's repetitions of stress, stress on, stress off, little stress here, turn it off, little stress there, turn it off, little stress here, turn it off. We'll turn all that off. Come back, let's turn it back on. Let's play. And even though it's not what you guys deal with, it's teaching his body to have the ability to do that. It's the same thing you do as a kid when you play all those different things we do as kids. Same things animals do as puppies or kittens, and when you see them learning their bodies, and it's just natural. We're just helping him because he's the way he's wired, because of his genetics, it makes him more aloof, more hyper aware of his environment. He can learn to be more appropriate with how he uses his mouth. Obviously, he's playful until he's not. But he can learn that mouthiness is going to become unacceptable. You know, it's only acceptable in a very specific picture that we're doing a certain thing. But after that, all right. So he's done getting up. I'm going to get up. Oh, jeez, oh man. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, you were able to see me. Notice, it's been terrible. Reinforcement of calm with calm. So I'm trying to change the yes marker to, controlled energy. Good. Move away. He couldn't handle me coming down here and giving him reinforcement without coming unglued. I stopped. Negative punishment, right? Doesn't need right now in this moment. Just try to show you. So if he was to get up, and get off place, I could interrupt him, get him off place, ask him to get back on. Negative punishment, I remove myself as the consequence because he wants me, that's what made him get off. When he settles again, I bring myself back in. And I just repeat a nice clear pattern until he goes, oh, I want Mike's attention. No. I want Mike's attention, I have to be appropriate with it. And he wants to rip around and play. You can see it all over his face. Yeah, I know it. Oh boy. No. If you want to be feisty. I'm going to walk away again, just let him calm. I'm not going to bother him at all with this reinforcement at all. I'm just going to let him completely settle. Now, Hold on, guys. I gotta pause you. All right, someone was here, but Blair had it under control. And then Mr. Man here did a good job. Like a minute or two has gone by since I paused it. They've been out there banging around, getting the dog ready to leave. I released him. His first thing he did when I released him was come over and sniff here, so I just reinforced it. And then I asked him to go lay back in place. And I'm not reinforcing anything on place right now until he's calm, very, 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 very calm and relaxed. I'll reinforce other things I'm working on. But right now, reinforcement on place will be he gets to get off when he's in the right state of mind. No. So that was no, tap, tap with the black button. It's on 5 right now. Gather up his leash, I think, Larry might be coming in. Just so I'm prepared, because that's what it's like to have a dog like Dante to be teaching. Please. Comes off, I'm going to correct him with the prong, and then I'll ask him to go back verbally, and then I'll back myself up with either light leash pressure or no collar pressure. It just depends where his head is after a little interruption. And again, I'm not going to be hard on him. I'm just going to differentiate between communicational pressure, which is low level, constant, or tapping pressure, and interruption of something, which is a little bit more catch off guard, with a little bit more intensity behind it, or volume to it, if it was a remote collar, so that the dog is clear of what's being asked to do more of and what's being asked to do less of. If we're not clear with our please don't do those things as we are with our please do those things, and what we have is a lack of clarity, which looks like a dog who starts to, need to pull their boundaries, test their boundaries. Great. Very good boy. Good. Bud. Hold on. Oh, let me see your feet. Let me see your back. Wait, no. Again, that was not mean at all. That's him just basically saying, hey, play, talking. Hey, I'd rather you not touch my back feet. Yes. Not in a bad, mean, just honestly perfect communication. If we take it the wrong way or escalate in that moment, that could turn into a bite, but it's just a little overstimulated kid that went and hit his brother in the moment, for no other reason than he matched the energy. So it's setting those rules at in that moment, like right here. No. Good boy. Good, yes. Setting the rules of what we want so that when we tell him no or correct him, it doesn't intensify it, it settles it down because the rules are clear. Again, the difference between a boundary and setting a rule in the moment when the problem arises, one feels unfair, one feels clear, and it's also something you can hold yourself accountable to, which makes you feel more comfortable in leadership or in a relationship. Wow, what? That was pretty good. That was pretty good, buddy. That was pretty good, Mr. Dante. Hey, no. Oh, so good. No. Good. Yes. Wow, that was brave, buddy. Go ahead. Hey. Go ahead. That was pretty brave. Thank you. Oh, what a good job. Good job. What a good job. That's what I thought. Come on. Man. Come here, Bubba. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Hey. It's your nail, stop. Yes. So, see how he started to get like, I don't want you to do that. I didn't let go of his paw. I just didn't cut his foot. He said, hey, please, I'm nervous right now. I said, okay, fine. But calm down. Don't pull away from me. Relax. He tried changing the subject and eating his nail again. No big deal, right? Yes. Hey. Dante. Look. Look. Yes. Wow. Come on, let's go. So, for you guys, so your brain understands how I will perceive him, or how he will unveil himself to me, there's like a 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months rule. That's why behaviorals typically are 6 weeks. You see how like he was the other day, and how maybe right now he's pushing those boundaries a little bit. Half of it is probably because we have 4 dogs in for boarding, which is just more energy, which again he has to process. He's been great. But it may on his inside have him running, his system running a little bit hotter. So maybe it's harder for him to just relax and let me do his nails right now. But my job is to show him that none of his tactics win, and we just continue to go back. I just slow down because he's clearly a little bit higher threshold today. I just work on things. Yes. He's worried about it. I love it. Yes. I'm going to start to change that association. That's the goal of this session. I already got one nail, so I'm going to change the association. Yes. Reinforce it. I'm going to ask him to set every repetition, right? I'm not going to jack him up for anything anymore. Yes. Yes. Good boy. No. Yes. Good boy. On me. His back. Good. Yes. Oh. God, Mom. Yes. Oh. Good. Cow in my knee. Ready? Ooh! Dante, kill him, buddy. Yes! Ah, oh. So he trusts me, so his stress, you see how it really is just overstimulated play, not knowing where to go, so it's mouthy. If he didn't trust me, that overstimulated play would just be like a little angry kid hitting things, right? See? Yes. Well, that's good, but that's not what we're doing. Yes. Good job, dude. Come here. Trying to give yourself a treat because you feel like you were just really brave. You were brave. Come on. Okay, break. Next thing, let's go to something else. Let's take a break. There's so many things we can work on, right? That's a new one we can focus more on. Hey. Thank you. So, thank you. Oh, okay, ready? Sit. Yes. Ready? Yes. 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 Wow, that's pretty good, huh? Yes. 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 I'm using yes because if she decided to pull away, there would be nothing wrong with that. If I said good, she would have to stay there. It's too new to expect. Yes. See how she's not caring about staying in there now? She's becoming easy. Job. Or she. He. I don't know why I do that, to be honest with you. It's like my brain switches back and forth month to month on whether I'm calling dogs she's or he's. I know he's a he. I see his he. I hang out with him every day. Sorry, Dante. Well, can you forgive me? Thank you. You don't care, you just want another piece of food? Good job! Look at you! You being so brave. Yes! Woo! That was good. Time to take a little walk. Oh, my legs are numb. Dante, my legs are asleep. Holy cow. Play a little bit. Let's play. you guys aren't comfortable playing and talking to your dog like this, then let's talk about it so we can build some confidence. He likes it. Good way of working through stuff. Out. Dante. Drop it. Drop it. No. Yes. Yes. Woo! Yeah. Oh, good. Out. Drop it. Get it, Dante! There it is, Dante. I found it. Work you play, work you down, play, work you down. Oh, oh, what happened there? Whoa, look at that! Oh, need that fun to learn. All right, go. Good. Oh, it's down a little bit. Leash off. Try to get over this. He gets ahead. Watch him. No, he will not there. A little bit of leash off his butt. So he's going to go down. We'll try again. Right? I'm going to make a left hand turn. That leash pressure behind me. His butt rotates around. I release it. Communication, right? When we know how to communicate our needs from our dogs, it's easy for them to understand what's expected. If this was something he was reacting at, asking him to step away. Going for a walk. He goes ahead to react to something. Interrupting the reaction, going backwards, asking him to come fix himself before we move forward. Interruption of behavior, showing him a clear example of what's expected for him to be successful. So, again, using the leash how we know best. If that's the dog he's reacting at, it's a, look, heel, good. And then I walk by again. If you can walk past the dog, then it could be, reinforce it or just continue on with our walk. But understanding how to communicate with the leash versus adding to the situation. In the situation, if it's panic and chaos, to the dog it is panic and chaos. But if it's clear and it's clarity, there's clarity, the dog goes, oh, that's easy to understand. Again, we're going this way. It didn't have to communicate. And every time that he hasn't turned with me, he gets a little pop at the end of the leash, a little interruption from wherever his mind is drifted into in that moment, because I know he knows these exercises. Go forward. Not a consequence, because if I feel like I'm giving him a consequence, or I am giving him a consequence in those moments while we're training or in life, when it's not 1,000% clear, then it's not helping the situation. I want to look at that part of it as the human relationship. Every time you mess up, you don't need a consequence. You'd rather someone just to be able to hold space for you, see where you're struggling and help you do better next time. Because if it's continuing to happen, it's a problem. So consequences aren't always best, making sure that there's clarity on what's expected, and then going into a heavier conversation, and then ultimately, down the road there can be a consequence, just like in life. Please. We're just gonna let him relax again. I'm gonna end this section with him. I'm gonna hold him up there until he falls asleep, basically. We're close to it.